My cat scratched me once so badly that my hand bled. Then it walked off and sat in the corner. I thought it doesn't care, but a few minutes later it came and rested its head on my hand. In that moment, I understood it was saying something, I just didn't know what. Years have passed since that day. Now I know. In this video, you'll learn 5 real ways cats apologize to humans. It's based on scientific research, it's practical, and it will completely change your relationship with your cat. But first, a question. Can cats actually apologize? Or are we just seeing what we want to see? A lot of people say cats have no conscience. They do whatever they want. They don't love you, they need you, end of story. This idea is partly true, but it's not the whole picture. Behavioral researcher John Bradshaw notes something in his 2013 book, Time's Cat Sense. Over millennia of living alongside humans, cats have developed new forms of behavior to communicate with people. These behaviors did not exist in their wild ancestors, we created them unknowingly. So a cat's apology is not like a human apology, but it's not meaningless either. By the end of this video, you'll understand what your cat is telling you. Stay with us. Block 4 will genuinely surprise you. The first way, the slow blink. If your cat looks at you and slowly closes its eyes, it's such a simple thing that most of us don't even notice it. But this is the most powerful expression of I trust you in cat language. Think about it. What does direct eye contact mean for a cat? Attack, danger, rival. So when a cat looks at you and closes its eyes, it's switching off its strongest defense vision for just a moment. It's saying, I feel safe with you. In 2020, researcher Karen McComb from the University of Sussex in England studied this topic scientifically. A study published in the journal Times Current Biology Times found that cats show a greater tendency to approach strangers when this signal is made toward them. Meaning, it's not one-sided, it's a two-way dialogue. So, what does this have to do with apologizing? After a cat has bothered you, say, scratched you if it looks at you from a distance and slowly blinks, it's showing that it wants to end the conflict. It's the message, I'm letting go of the tension between us. Look into your cat's eyes. Slowly close your eyes. Open them. Wait. Most likely, it will do the same. This simple gesture is one of the smallest yet deepest things that strengthens a relationship. But eyes are only one part. Cats can say something even more powerful with their bodies, and most of us completely misunderstand it. The second way, head touching. If your cat comes and rubs its forehead against your foot, your calf, your hand, this is not ordinary affection. In the cat world, this is the most fundamental way of saying, you are mine. Cats have special glands on their face, on the forehead, cheeks, and chin. These glands release a particular scent. When a cat rubs this scent onto something, it marks that thing as part of its family. Think about it, cats do this to household objects too, to doors, sofas, your bag, but when they do it to a person, the meaning is different, because household objects don't respond. You do. Behavioral researcher Desmond Morris notes in his book Cat Watching that cats perceive humans as large, slow-moving social companions. This touching behavior reinforces that bond. After a cat scratches you or suddenly attacks, if some time passes and it comes and rests its head on your chest or hand, that is a sign of reconciliation. I'm still here with you. I didn't leave. Don't push the cat away in that moment. Reach out your hand, gently stroke it. When the cat receives this response, the tension in its mind eases. Both of you. But what if after hurting you, the cat retreats to a corner, turns its face away? We tend to see this as, it doesn't care, but it means exactly the opposite. The third way, withdrawal and self-isolation. The cat did something, you shouted, it ran off, now it's curled up in a corner, grooming itself. You think nothing affected it. Wrong. The cat is keeping itself occupied with something else to reduce tension. Grooming, self-care, wiping its paw. We see this in human psychology too, an anxious person fixing their hair, wiping down a table, checking their phone. When there's tension, the body wants to keep itself busy with something else. When a cat moves away, it doesn't mean indifference. It's a chosen strategy to keep the conflict from escalating. I left so the situation wouldn't get worse. The Cornell Feline Health Center, one of the most well-known cat health centers in the US, notes that cats prefer to leave a space during social tension. This is an expected behavior, especially in a home environment. After the cat runs off, don't go after it. Don't call it. Just stay calm and go about your business. After a few minutes, sometimes 10 to 15 minutes, it will come on its own. That return means reconciliation. But the most unexpected apology behavior in cats is still ahead. If they bring you something, there's a deeper meaning behind it than you might think. The fourth way, bringing a gift. If your cat has brought you a toy or dragged something in from outside, what was your first reaction? Most likely it was, no, go away, what is this? But for a cat, this is one of the deepest acts of sharing. In wild cats, especially females, a mother brings food to her kittens. Not just for eating, she does it to teach them to hunt. This behavior is their way of building social bonds. Domestic cats apply this behavior to humans as well. When they consider you part of their family, they want to share with you. So what does this have to do with apologizing? If, after hurting you sometime later, a cat brings something and places it at your feet, the message is, look, I brought you something, we're good. If a cat brings you something, don't show disgust, don't shout. Give a calm response like, thank you, then remove it. The cat feels that its message got through. This builds the connection. Now comes the question that underlies everything. Does a cat do all this consciously? Does it truly apologize? Or are we simply projecting human feelings onto an animal? The fifth way. Does a cat understand the concept of intent? If a cat knows what apologizing means, then it must also know in some way that something was wrong. But is this true? The honest answer, not fully in the human sense. But it's not completely clueless either. A 2019 study published in the journal Times Animal Cognition Times in Japan showed something interesting. Cats can distinguish their owner's emotional state. When the owner is sad, the cat behaves differently. When the owner is agitated too. This means a cat reads your state, it senses the tension and acts to reduce it. Renowned animal behavior researcher Frans de Waal repeatedly noted one thing over many years of research. Post-conflict reconciliation behaviors touching, approaching, sharing are not exclusive to humans. These behaviors are widespread in social animals. Cats are part of that picture. Your cat will not say forgive me, but it will close its eyes. It will rest its head. It will come to your side. If you learn to listen to this language, your relationship will change.